Welcome back to Woodsley Bees. I did an inspection yesterday of hive number 3, 5 and 6. So today I want to do hive number 4 because I want to see if there's signs of a laying queen. Because I'm still not 100% sure if the swarm was from one of my hives. It could have only have been one of these two hives. Now, I found the queen in hive number 4 yesterday, and in fact I made a split because they have queen cells in there. So I made a split and made hive number 7 over here, which is just a nuke. It's 5 frames, the queen's in there, and a whole bunch of bees, some brood, eggs, foundation with honey and pollen, all the good stuff. So hopefully she'll start building that up. Not really sure what I'm going to do with it yet because I didn't really want 7 hives. Coming from 2 this spring, it's kind of exploded. So it's going to get to a point where my wife's going to kill me. So anyway, let's have a look in here, see if we can find signs of a queen, and then we'll know whether or not that swarm was from one of my hives. Alright, so we'll take the cover, or should I say the strap off, and we'll smoke them a little bit in the entrance. They've got a reducer on, which is kind of open to some extent, because there's certainly is a lot of bees in here. Now, what did I do with my hive tool? Here's a hive tool. So I'm going to try and work from the back of the hive, which is over here. See if that inner cover, okay, the inner cover is separate, so that's good. Lots of bees up here. Well, there's some anyway, which is an indication that they're in that honey super. Now, I did put a queen excluder in here above the second brood box. So this top box was all mostly foundation, I believe, that I had extracted from last year. Some of the comb's not the best comb, but they can work with it, I'm sure. Try and lift that up. And as you can see, there's a lot of bees up in here, which is good news. The queen should not be up here because there is a queen excluder in. So I'm not really too concerned about any brood being up here or the queen being up here. So the question is there any weight to this box? I'm not even going to inspect this box. I'm just going to see what kind of weight we have. I'm not expecting it to be too heavy. It has literally been a week, but there's a lot of bees up here, so they're doing something up here. That's great. So not too much weight, so there's some weight to it, but not a lot, I wouldn't say. They're taking their time cleaning all of the comb up, which is going to take them some time. Okay, so we'll take the queen excluder off. I don't see any issues here. There's no dead drones up here or anything. I guess drones can't really get through the queen excluder either, so drones would not have come up because there were no bees in the box when I put the box in place. So this frame outside here doesn't seem to have a whole lot going on, so I'm going to lift that one up first. Yeah, there's no comb. There's comb on this side. Looks like all new comb on this side. And nothing really going on this side. So I'm going to keep these frames away from the honey box as best I can. Now I just need to slide through here and get more towards the center where the brood chamber would be. Usually not on the outside frames, but sometimes. Looks like new comb on this frame. Black foundation. So there's brood on this next frame here. Let's take a look at this to see if there's eggs in here. Because if there's eggs in here, that's telling me that that swarm is from somewhere else. If I find eggs, lots of cat brood on here, and there's eggs in here as well. Yep. This side also has eggs, so that tells me that that swarm was not from my hive. So that came from somewhere else. There is a guy up the road that has probably about 30 hives, so it could well have come from his apiary. I'm just looking to see if I can find a queen. She could well be on this frame. She's going to be where the eggs are, and there are eggs on this frame. A little bit of burr comb down the bottom, we don't want that. And I'm not sure if these are queen cells they're trying to make here. There's nothing in them, they're empty. Have you seen the queen yet? Have you spotted her? I see a couple of drones. I don't think she's on this frame, guys. One more look on this side. No, she's not on this. She's not on that frame. She could be on the frame that I didn't lift. Let's lift this one. Oh, that's heavy. There's a lot of girls. I gotta get some smoke on these girls. Get them down a bit. Okay, so is the queen on this frame? So I see queen cups here. I don't really see eggs, it's white foundation, so it would be hard for me to see. But there is definitely 2 queen cups. Lots of brood. Larvae. I don't think she's on this frame. I want to have a better look at those 2 emergency cups. Okay, there's nothing in them. There's nothing in them, so I'm just going to tear those down. Yeah, there was nothing in them. So that's just practice, I guess. So that's good. So So that's the third and fourth frame in that we have brood on. The fourth frame has eggs. Which means the queen is in here. So yeah, like I said, that swarm was not from my hives. Lots of brood. On this side, I don't... Oh yeah, I see eggs on this frame too. She could be on this frame. Eggs on this side as well. Lots of eggs on this side. Not seeing a queen. She's got to be close by. Okay, let's look at the next frame. Again, a nice pattern of brood. On this side we have some drones down at the bottom. There's eggs in the open spots. So there's the queen right there. Right here by my thumb. We found her. She does not have a marking on her. Yeah, so our queen is right here, right by my thumb. Climbing around. She's right here, underneath all the bees. Going backwards and forwards. She's coming over the top. There she goes underneath. It's good to see her. She's doing a great job. There she goes. And that's really all I need to see in this hive. And this is the split that I made yesterday, pulling the queen out of hive number 3, which was the original queen from hive number 1. So this queen's moved from 1 to 3 to 7. So she's been around the block a little bit. So I'm just going to have a quick look underneath. Yep, that looks good. She's got lots of bees in there. Yeah, she's full. She's got lots of bees. Almost to the point that I could give her more frames, but I think I'm going to give her a week in here to lay up, and then I'll increase her to an 8-frame box. Maybe then I can increase hive number 7 to a 10-frame box. So something I did yesterday with hive number 3 was I took out the queen, relocated her in a swarm box, and I removed 3 frames from this box. I didn't have any pre-waxed frames yesterday, so that's a job that I have to do today. So I'm gonna take this top box off. I just moved my my step. I should have kept it here for a minute, but the honey box on top is not too heavy yet, so that's not going to be a problem to move. It's got a little bit of weight, but not too much. I'm hoping that they fill it right up. So this right here, the queen excluder. Underneath the queen excluder, I removed 3 frames because I didn't have, like I said, I didn't have any ready. But now I do. So we're going to slide these right inside. These girls might be a little cranky because they know they're queenless now because I took her out yesterday. She has, they have queen cells, so they are working towards getting themselves a virgin queen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's only 9 frames in here. Wow, what the heck? I need another frame. I will go get another frame. Okay, well, it's good to have equipment at hand for situations that that may come up. Whether it's you need an extra frame in a box or you got a swarm. See that there? That is a wax moth larvae on that. That's a wax moth larvae. That's gone. There's another one on this side too, look. I just found this frame over the other side of the yard. Anyway, I think they'll be able to handle anything there. I can put this back now. The old queen excluder. And the honey box can go back on. So this year, 2025, in the winter it was pretty bad, and I lost 3 of my 5 hives. So I came out of winter with 2 hives, and I wasn't sure if they were going to make it either, but they did, and they did really well. I had to split them and did all kinds of stuff. I caught a swarm that I now know didn't come from my apiary, so it probably came from an apiary just down the creek a little ways. There's a guy that has about 30 hives there. Could have come out of a log tree, who knows? But hey, a win's a win. A hive's a hive, so that's good. What I do need to do this afternoon now is oxalic acid treatments. So my plan is to do that on all the hives. I'm not going to record that. It's just a case of vaporizing oxalic crystals into the hive body. 2 level teaspoons or whatever for each box in the hive. So that could be quite a lot for that one. So anyway, we've got to get the vapor throughout the hive to kill those mites, and hopefully we'll be good. I haven't actually seen any mites on the bees, and when I've looked at the larvae that I've pulled apart from the drone brood, from the burr comb, I haven't seen mites on those either. So I do believe our mites are in good shape. I don't believe we have too many of them, which means the mites are not in good shape, which is what we want. So anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you again for another video really soon. Take care now. Bye.